Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, one thing I try to bring you on this channel is a lot of information about Taurus firearms. I've got a very vocal audience when it comes to their firearm reviews and range tests and news and so on. And one thing I like to do is try to bring you as much news on the firearm company as I possibly can. And so anyway, let's just get right into it. Again, this is not a criticism of Taurus at all, but there's some observations I made about the company and a lot of feedback I've been getting from a lot of viewers on my channel. First things first, if you're a fan of Taurus firearms, one of the big things about Taurus is that they've got a unlimited lifetime warranty on their firearms. As long as you don't modify the firearm in any way that causes damage to the firearm is essentially covered. Well, I had somebody point out to me that the repair policy is now changed on the firearms. According to what we see here online, and this is straight from Taurus's website today in 2018, it says the Taurus Unlimited Lifetime Repair Policy extends to all Taurus USA firearm models in production prior to January 1st of 2017. So anything made after January 1st of 2017 is no longer going to be covered. Now the problem is I don't know what the new warranty covers. Unfortunately, when you look up the pistols, there are no updated manuals for the new pistols that they've got in production right now. No repair manuals that you can find anywhere on the website. Now that doesn't mean they can't be uploaded tomorrow. So I'm unable to find a manual that's going to tell me what the new warranty is. The new warranty a year? Is it 2 years? Is it 90 days? I might have to make a phone call to Taurus to try to find out what that warranty actually covers at this point. So if you're going to buy a Taurus firearm, you might want to check that manual before you make the final purchase, make the final checkout. Look and see if it gives you at least a year. It should. If it does, you should be okay. Otherwise, that unlimited policy looks like it's on the way out. The other thing I want to do, and I'm going to be a little critical of Taurus here. Okay, they make great guns. Okay, I've never had to send any of my models in for repair. I've never had to get any repair parts at all. But a lot of people watching my videos that have needed to get replacement parts have complained about the very extended length of time it's taken to get that firearm back. Some people have waited 2 months, 3 months. I know it's not uncommon to wait, 6 to 8 weeks to get your firearm back from a company for repair. Heck, I sent in a High Point 45 and it took about 12 days from start to finish to get it back for a damage to the pistol that I did myself. And when they send it back with the magazine and a full color instruction manual. But anyway, we got people that are complaining about taking months and months and months to get their gun back. So I don't know if this is a response on the part of Taurus to kind of keep up with repairs that they're trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to set up more repair facilities in the USA. That's why maybe they're in the process of building something new. I just don't know. And so the fact that you don't have that lifetime policy anymore, not that that's going to be a turnoff for the gun, but that's just something to keep in consideration if you're shopping for the firearm. Now, with that being said, I have not had major issues with the firearms. Have not had any problems at all, and I've owned several of their firearms. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, moving on. This one kind of bugged me a little bit. I was really in the market for a Taurus TH40, and unfortunately, they don't have that listed anymore. The 40 compact and the 40 full size. They never did list the 380, which was a model they actually showed off at SHOT Show back in 2017. The 40s are no longer listed. You just got the 9mm compact and the 9mm full size, which are just now starting to show up in showrooms, on Gunbroker, Grab a Gun, Arms List, and all that fun stuff. So I don't know if they're just going to go this route. Maybe they see 40 as being the future and no future for 40. I'm sorry, 9 being the future and 40, not having any possibility for production. It's just one of those things that kind of caught me off guard. It just basically disappeared from the website. I did a video on these pistols talking about them when they were first announced, and they were listed on the website. In fact, if you go to Davidson's gallery of guns, the 40s are still listed, but there's no quantity yet. So if you're looking for the 40 in either one of these two models, does not look like it's going to happen. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? Now, the other one is a Taurus TS. Now, this one was featured at SHOT Show back in 2017, along with the TH series, the TS and the TH series. I actually had some friends that were at SHOT Show in 2018. They went up to Taurus and talked to him and asked him, and they said, hey, what's going on? Why is this pistol not out yet? And they were told that they're still doing more production, or they're still doing more testing on it. They're still trying it out. They want to make sure it's as good as it possibly can be. So I don't know if they're trying to get the TH out there in the hands of maybe people that were looking for the 809 model, buying that instead of maybe considering this. I don't know. Or maybe these are being, the market for the TS is going someplace else. But either way, does not look like the TS is going to see the light of day in the US anytime soon. I can't find it anywhere online. I have not seen it on Gallery of Guns or any of the major gun distributors out there, so maybe they're having second thoughts, which, Taurus, that would be such a big mistake, because to me, this is a Glock competitor, it's a Canon competitor, it's an SD9 VE competitor, and I love all those other guns too, don't get me wrong. But there's a market segment for that $350 striker fire polymer gun that people are buying. You know, you got the release of the Security 9 recently. Remington released the RP9. Now, I'm not going to say anything on the quality of the Remington, but there is a market out there, and I don't know why Taurus just doesn't jump on the bandwagon and get this gun into production. It's been almost 2 years now since it was debuted, and it's still not out yet. But no TS is showing up on the website, and it's just not happening. Okay, another thing that kind of caught me off guard, there's no G2C listed here. I did a video on this a couple weeks ago showing off the G2C. It's not even one of the listed models that you can even purchase. Nothing. They got the original Millennium G2 back on the website, so I don't know if they're redesigning the page to include the G2C. Maybe they're going to get the page done and then replace it with this. You can still buy the Millennium G2s. They're still out there. They're still plentiful. But the G2C was supposed to be kind of that replacement model for the Millennium G2. It's been a big seller from what I've seen. The quantities are moving. There's a lot of people that are talking about buying it. You're starting to see some more videos on YouTube for it now. And so I just don't quite understand what Taurus's strategy is with the G2C, why they would pull it off here. If you look for it, it's listed. It's just not on their own website. All you find, in fact, for instruction manuals is just the manuals for the Millennium G2, which is essentially the same gun. But again, I was trying to find out about that new warranty to see what it was on the G2C. So if there's anybody out there that has a G2C, do me a favor, look in your manual, look it up and tell me what it says. Is it 1 year, 90 days, 2 years, 3 years? What did they give you? I'm kind of curious. But it was just odd to see this put back up on the website when the G2C had actually replaced it. So that kind of caught me off guard. Another thing about the G2C that I thought was kind of interesting, I have a friend, Jay Dalton. I want you guys all to go check out his channel. He had made a comment on this, and I didn't notice this. The G2C, it does not have made in Brazil anywhere on the gun. Okay, first of all, you notice that the safety is gone, or the lock mechanism is gone, okay? It does not say made in Brazil. I was thinking maybe, possibly, there might be a law that says that imported guns have to have the country of origin stamped somewhere on the gun. Instead, all it says is just Taurus, Miami, Florida, other side G2C, and then there's just the read instruction manual notes and the serial number. So maybe the G2C is American made. I mean, for some people that is a big deal, knowing that it's American workers that make the gun, it's American jobs that put this gun together. So there is a possibility that this may be an American made model. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. Maybe they're opening up some facilities to move it here. I haven't read anything in the news about it. But yeah, so that's kind of an interesting little point about the G2C. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to get that information out there. Just kind of asking a few questions myself. And part of it is if I'm going to make videos talking about guns that are going to be upcoming, I'd like to try to follow up with that to see if those guns are still actually going to be in production. I get a lot of people excited about talking about new and upcoming models, and when they don't happen, I kind of question why. So I'm not saying that Taurus is hurting. I'm not saying that they're making garbage guns. All I'm saying is, Taurus, you need to get your warranty stuff kind of in a row, because you got a lot of upset, angry customers and a lot of people that are giving up on you. Now, I know you got a lot of people that are coming back to you because you make relatively inexpensive firearms that people tend to like. But, and again, I'm seeing this repair policy change as maybe one of the reasons why they're getting behind on repairs, that they can't keep up. They sell a lot of guns, they move a lot of product, and so yeah, it just kind of caught me off guard. But anyway, guys, that's it. So I want to thank you for joining me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Just a quick little update on Taurus Firearms 2018. What is the company thinking? I don't know. Hopefully good stuff. Maybe we'll see some new products down the road. G2C, I've read nothing but good stuff about it from those of you that are viewers that own it. There's a few of you out there that have taken it to the range and put some rounds through it, said it's been a good gun. You know, let's get some YouTube videos up on that pistol. I don't plan on buying one because I'm in the market for an upper right now, but for an AR-15, but I might pick up a G2C down the road just to try it. It did feel basically just like the PT-111 G2, which I've owned several. Okay, so that's it. All right, guys, if you like what you see, please like or subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also over on gunchannels.com, where I do a Saturday morning podcast called The Caliber Corner. We do that Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Central Time. Most Saturdays, there's a few Saturdays I take off, like tomorrow, but there's still a good 34, 35 episodes up. You can go check out if you're interested. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. We just passed 7,000 subscribers this week, so thank you for that too. And we will have a little giveaway coming up, so make sure you're watching for that. But in the meantime, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.